Remember that scene in Raiders of the Lost Ark where Indiana Jones is running away from the boulder trap after stealing the golden idol? Well, aside from being one of my all-time favourite scenes in film, it's a popular culture reference often seen in other movies and games. Tim Winski of Twin Sky Games, say that 3 times fast, decided to turn this much beloved trope into an entire game all on its own. The result is Indiana Stone, the Brave and the Bolder. What sets his title apart is that you don't play as the brash, adventuring archaeologist. Instead, you play as the Bolder, and it's your job to stop the would-be thief and rescue your one and only love, the golden idol. The game will take you through various exotic locales in your quest to stop him, and to do that, all you have to do is crush him. Well, you have to crush him multiple times, because this is a video game after all, and Indiana's not exactly human. You do this by avoiding obstacles and traps, making contact with red hoops to increase your speed, and by running over other hapless victims to build up your boost meter. Once this meter is full, you tap the power icon on screen to activate a berserk mode, where you'll grow larger, glow red, and destroy anything in your path for a short period of time. The story mode eases the player into the game and gradually ramps up the difficulty, culminating into a notoriously difficult hard mode. Each of the difficulty levels in the story tasks the player with knocking down Indiana a predetermined number of times in each of the game's stages. After you've done this, you'll travel to the next location and repeat. Other game modes include an endless mode, quick play, and an incredibly challenging, and aptly named, challenge mode. In addition to unlocking these additional game modes, there's loads of different boulder types to unlock. Each of these has a positive effect, like being able to jump higher or slow down less when hit, and a negative effect, like the appearance of less speed hoops or being extra wide, making it difficult to avoid obstacles. The game's not afraid to make fun of itself, with much of the writing involving purposely poorly written puns about each of the unlockable boulder types and the awkward relationship each of them has with the golden idol. As you've no doubt already noticed, the graphics are amazing. Sure, we've seen similar artwork in games like 3D Dot Game Heroes, but I can't think of any game that utilises this style and conveys a feeling of speed. The lo-fi voxel graphics are thrown at the screen at a gorgeous 60 frames per second, and it looks just beautiful on retina displays. The sound is great. The rumbling of your boulder along the ground, the traps, jumping, collecting power-ups, and smashing into things are all pleasantly retro. The music is essentially the same throughout the entire game, however the instruments used to play the tune change to match the theme of the stage that you're on. This small feature means that, surprisingly, you never quite get bored with the track and it still leaves the player with a feeling of urgency and tension. It's easy to be skeptical. After all, Indiana Stone is yet another endless runner in an already overcrowded App Store category. 3 things truly separate this from any of the other titles, however. The humour, the graphics of course, and the sheer level of refinement. Tim Winski clearly loves his product and it shows. You don't have to be a programmer or designer to really appreciate the level of polish that's gone into this. Now, at $2.99, Indiana Stone is priced a little higher than most of the competition on the App Store. But for that, you get a complete game with hours of replayability, loads of unlocks, no ads, no in-app purchases, and some awesomely cool Easter eggs. Without giving too much away, let's just say that Indiana Jones isn't the only Lucasfilm title to get some play here. Indiana Stone, The Brave and the Bolder is a universal app and is available right now from the App Store. Hit that subscribe button for more news and reviews from the mobile gaming world. This has been Alex for Game Mob, that's www.gamemob.com. Tim Winski of Twin Sky Games, Twin Winski of Twin Sky Games, Twin Winski of Twin Sky Games.